And wake up, wake up, wake up. Hurry, get outside if you need to before the rain gets here. 53 degrees, and it's going to be a rainy day come mid-morning, early afternoon. JC?
Golly, what was it, one day last week at like 20 degrees? Something like that?
It was.
Man, hey, good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us. This is Athens in the AM on a good-looking Tuesday morning, and it's going to rain for like 3 days. Limestone County Commission Chairman Stanley Menefee joins us this morning. Tom McAlister, hello, boys.
Good morning.
Yeah, Stanley, you buying land all over Limestone County for the commission. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Okay, good. Courthouse all looking good. Thanks for going up early this morning. And by the way, you might just want to stay till Thursday for our Christmas party. Let me just go ahead and tell y'all that now before we get really cranking. Thursday is our last show of the year. Y'all all are invited. The legendary Joey Boyd is cooking pig candy, smoked bologna, and biscuits to feed the multitudes in here. We're going to be doing a 1 to 2 hour program live Thursday morning. It'll be our last show of the year. And believe it or not, Stanley, starting in January, or whenever I decide to come back from a well-deserved vacation, we'll start our 8th year here in Athens, Alabama, with little old ZTV 11. Frank and Tony in here this morning, too. You can give us a call, 230-4988. You can text Gloria, 603-4848. Naturally, I don't have a clue where my phone is, so don't bother about texting me this morning because I ain't had time to get it yet. Plenty of stuff to talk about. Lots of stuff going on over the weekend. Stanley's going to update us on the county commission meeting. And Jimmy Gill's supposed to be here later on this morning. And if you're a blended family, meaning you got kids, she's got kids, holidays may be a tough time. Well, Gloria's got a special guest coming in who specializes in helping you get through the holidays and everything else with a blended family. All right, that's my story for right now. I've got plenty of stuff to talk about. The old Roll Tide Road. We ain't forgot the football yet. Zach, hope you're watching this morning. Hope you learned a little bit on microphone etiquette, too, last week. We'll talk more with Zach later this week. Zach will be with us that Thursday. Y'all come up. We got plenty of food and plenty of room. Right now, let's check in on the weather because do we need to start pairing up?
Might not be a bad idea at all. Grab the umbrella. You'll need it today. 53 degrees out there right now. And yes, we do have rain in the forecast. Should just say 100% because you're definitely going to see some rain today. Be careful on the roads. When they get wet, you'll need to buckle up today. 63 for your high, 56 for your low. Of course, you need to buckle up every day. Tomorrow, your high of 58 with low of 40. Rain still with us. And the rest of the forecast looking like rain is possibly going to be here on and off for several days and then back on the weekend. So just prepare for rain. 230-4988 gets Tony this morning.
Hey, it's some big event this weekend, isn't it? Oh, yeah, Christmas.
Christmas?
Sunday. Kind of hard to believe.
You had me thinking for a second.
Good morning, Stanley. How are you?
Great.
We're going to talk about y'all's land grab in a little bit, and I'll come back and talk about it. A lot of people don't know this yet in case you seen the Huntsville Times or something this morning, but Tom Butler, and I'll talk about this in the news in a moment, was denied Republican status last night from the Madison County Republican Party to run as a county commissioner over that way. Wasn't that what he was going to run? I don't know what, District 4 or something? But he was denied, Republicans denied Butler. So I'll tell you all a little bit more about that later on this morning. So
He could still announce as independent.
Well, yeah, he can run as an independent. And also, I don't have my sheet on it yet, but my little brother Jeff is also running. And I haven't heard, he had to go before the committee last night, too. He's running for Jerry Craig's position in District 3 over in Madison County. So we'll have to see how that does. So, and I'm here to announce today,
that
what
you're
can I
not
run
running
for? I could run for mayor.
You better run from the sheriff.
Ronnie's doing too good of a job.
You'll be running from the sheriff, don't worry.
Yeah.
He's still after you.
Have you talked to Mike lately since he had his surgery? Had his knee replaced? I need to give him a call and wish him a Merry Christmas and talk of some things like that. All right, Tom, I know you may be the guilty one here. Letter to the editor in the Sunday paper here. Talking about people, Gloria's had this couponing lady on who takes it to, extreme. She'll go and walk out with money at Publix or something, just buying stuff. Well, here's one this morning out of the paper over the weekend. I understand the coupon craze is a big thing right now. However, these so-called adults are acting ridiculous. It's not just a rude people who are not considered in the stores. This past Sunday, this is every Sunday, took my wife to buy a few newspapers to do her couponing. Well, first of all, right there, he's doing the right thing by paying for every paper he got and not just grabbing a handful of them.
And stealing them.
Somehow, someone had cleaned out all the inserts in all the Sunday papers in the rack. I know it had them because my neighbor got theirs. Understand, people, you aren't saving, you're stealing. Not just the newspaper, but the carriers. And also the customer who was purchasing the paper. Sad, really, since you get coupons legitimately in so many ways. You save 50 cents on a grocery item, feel good knowing you stole to do so.
It's going to come back and bite them in the butt.
That's happened Been happening for a long time, but it's gotten
And you
more.
put your dollar in to get a Sunday paper, and then you take I throw all mine away, and I get Huntsville Times, Decatur Daily, and News Courier.
Great. Someone's going to call saying, hold those
Well,
for
if
me.
you want them, I'll just hold them for you. Golly. Frank, what do you do with yours?
Throw them away.
Put them in the garbage? You don't save them any? Well, there's a good shot of Frank.
Nice shot, Brad.
I think Frank kind of cut down there, but anyway. Oh, by the way, too, Decatur Daily reports this morning, we heard this yesterday, after 26 years, Athens Fire and Rescue Chief Danny Southard is retiring also from a life of firefighting. You probably already knew that.
Due to health reasons.
I just saw that. I saw that yesterday.
Said, well, we don't say that we do not want anyone to lose their property to a fire, but firemen and adrenaline junkies, there's nothing like the adrenaline rush of running to a burning building. Oh, yeah, Danny.
Oh, wow,
He's
Danny.
49. The firefighting bug bit him a long time ago, so he'll be retiring at the end of January, I believe.
He will be missed.
I understand last night, and Jimmy will be with us later, City Council appointed Floyd Johnson, interim police chief, to take over for a retiring chief here now, who will be with us hopefully this
Harper.
Thursday, too. We can
Hope
get
so.
Wayne up here to talk about that. So, Stanley, you got to make it up Thursday now, and you got to tell all the commissioners down there. I'm going to call little Billy Dawes today and invite him up.
I'll try to be here.
Yeah.
Joey's my neighbor.
Yeah, I know.
Right out there, right below.
He's right down the road from you, isn't he?
Yeah, I see Joey most.
Now, Joey, he's a
Small
good
amount
one.
of food.
He's a good person to be talking about. So something that, Frank, you saw this happen on this day. Back on December 17th, 1903, Wilbur and Orville Wright in Dayton, Ohio, conducted the first successful man-powered airplane flight near Kitty Hawk, North Carolina.
Yep.
And they did not have to throw anybody off the plane.
Good
Just a
morning.
little history lesson for you guys.
They
in
didn't
here
have to
this
do any
morning.
body searches before they got on, did they?
Yeah. All right, according to this right here, Stanley, how long you been married?
Oh. 1969. About 41 or 2 years.
Okay. Tom?
Oh, 134.
Don't
34.
answer quite like
Says,
that.
according to a British survey, the 7-year HAS company, they report 2,000 men and women polled. 67% said their relationship stress reached a peak in its 3rd year. Minor irritations such as weight gain, snoring may blossom into larger problems, and weekly compliments drop from 3 to 1. Now they call that a 3-year glitch. Any complaints?
So you get a puppy.
Huh? Yeah, well. All right. Here's my number one story I want to talk about this morning, though.
Okay.
It's in USA Today this morning. Hope I pronounce it correctly.
Narcissist.
We're going to do a little quiz here, Frank. Having a narcissist for the holidays. Take this quiz.
Oh, goodness.
All right, explain what you think a narcissist is.
Self-centered, arrogant, egotistic,
No, that's
all
me.
about themselves. Oh, I'm sorry, Jamie Cooper. Jamie Cooper.
This is in USA Today this morning. You know, Charlie Sheen would be the resident
He's considered a
narcissist that would come.
narcissist, yeah.
You know. Your resident narcissist, that excessively self-centered, self-important admiration hog, is ready to fill your holiday stocking with complications, drama, and disappointment. Yeah, just like he did last year. Here's a mini quiz. If you score points to narcissism, here's my advice. Absolutely do not have a confrontation during the festivities. It only makes for a more unpleasant occasion, and focus on the attention seeker.
Stay away
Here's
from
the
Aunt
quiz.
Barbara.
Stay with me, boys. 1, I don't care what other people think of me or my actions. I do what I want to.
Now it says
Okay.
sometimes, always, mostly. I mean, there are
So-
3 different ways you can answer that.
Where would I be in that survey, Frank? Number 1. Number 1. Okay. Thank you, Frank. Don't care what other people think of me or my actions. I just do what I want. Stanley, you agree with that?
I don't.
When someone expresses negative
I know
emotions,
about you. I know about you, James.
when someone expresses negative emotions toward me, I brush them off.
True.
Hush, I'm talking here.
True.
Hush, I'm talking here.
I hear you.
I don't depend on other people to get things accomplished. I do them myself.
That's not you.
That's not me.
That's not you.
You ever heard the expression, get her done?
What?
Get her done.
Well, you can jump off a generator.
When I am with friends
Well,
or my partner,
without.
they must always look
Got a hand
good
down.
and make me look better.
Oh, yeah. Working on
Didn't
that.
mean to talk to you.
Bring it on.
When talking with others, I tend not to ask for information about them or their lives. All I want to talk about is me.
Yes, that's you.
So, where, Frank, would you put me in that list of 5 right there?
I'd put you number 1.
Number 1.
Number 1 narcissist.
Number 1. Stanley, you got anything you'd like to add to that?
You probably fit the number 1 spot.
You can't ask a politician that.
Healthy narcissism. We all need to put ourselves first sometimes. Way to go, me.
Sometimes.
What's that? Over 25, if you scored over 25, your life is greatly affected through your narcissism. You have enough self-centered tendencies that you may not be aware of. Huh.
There's something I need to tell
Hey.
you.
So, the bottom line is, I am just your regular next door Mr. Everything,
Narcissist.
neighbor.
It's not a good thing to be.
Why would you say that?
Because it's not a good thing to be. Think about other people sometimes.
There are other people that get on TV, been doing it almost well, no, there aren't. Been
No,
doing it
you're the
almost 40
oldest.
years. They can get on TV and say basically anything they want to. Which leads me to tell you all about next week and me not being here. Next week, in
We get
place of the
break.
morning show, we're going to run some of our primetime programming from RTV. We're going to run in place of us at 6 a.m. We'll be running The Rifleman, Highway to Heaven,
Starsky and Hutch.
Starsky and Hutch.
I thought you knew everything.
It's amazing how much I can recall all this stuff as I sit here.
Thanks,
And
Brad,
that's just
for
one of the
talking
many
in his
qualities
ear.
I have, Stanley. We'll be running that in place of the morning show. We'll be off Thursday. We'll replay Friday's show from Thursday, and then we'll
Correct.
take next week off, and then I'll come back sometime after the following week and then update y'all. And I'll work a couple days, then I will stay off
If
to
he
watch.
survives the holidays.
Then I'll stay off and watch the Alabama National Championship game where we will win and beat LSU.
Oh, or he'll be crying like
That's
a
just
baby.
me, Stanley.
I agree.
You going?
No. I won't go down, but I'll watch it.
Yeah, well, I'll have to stay up late
will
that
watch.
night. What do you think, Tom?
I think you ought to keep that and frame it. That
Sign
article.
it.
What about
Fine.
that you think describes me?
All of it.
Except for the
Huh?
get the items done. Yeah.
do the jobs,
Working.
items, working, yeah.
If you would do a better job and quit shopping so doggone much, we could get things done, accomplished around here in Athens, Alabama.
I've enjoyed shopping.
It's Christmas
Stanley, also,
time.
there's a big article in one of the papers this weekend talking about the land grab at Huntsville, and they're sucking up all the prime real estate here in Limestone County. Are we going to put a stop to that, or let them have it?
Well, I don't think we can stop it. I really don't. Like, I know I've been there and tried that, didn't win.
I don't think
It's
you can
just
stop.
law, and you can do that. And,
They got so much more money, too.
and
For
if a citizen request is to be annexed into Huntsville, then I'm sure Huntsville would look at that.
We're going to talk with Stanley a little bit later on this morning, too, Limestone County Commissioner, about what happened at yesterday's meeting. They purchased some more real estate here in Limestone County. Plus, talk about some other
deal.
things coming up in the future. We'll take a break, come right back. You're watching Cooper and Company Live on ZTV.
Narcissist number 1.
If I want to talk about me, I'll do it.
Narcissist number 1.
I need a break. Merry Christmas, y'all. Don't forget our Christmas party is Thursday. Look forward to seeing all of y'all. Come on up. Pig candy,
Come join us.
smoked bologna. Jeff Matthews, lip smacking, jaw jacking is going to be cooking up something too. We'll have plenty of food in here. We'll be doing a live program, probably a 2-hour show. So y'all look
Boy.
forward to that coming up this Thursday, our annual Christmas party. Anything else?
No, carry on.
Gotta go. I do all the work right here anyway. Y'all hang on.
Merry Christmas, Jimmy!